Now we have started recording this session, and now I'm going to start the class. First of all, I thank you for your eagerness to learn and improve your English language. And I'm sure you'll be really happy after this class. And during this class, it's going to be amazing and lovely. If you have any questions, as I have mentioned earlier, all you need to do is to raise your hand or write your question in a message to everyone. All right, keep the chat aside so that I can you guys write anything? So I just want to test something, want to make sure that the chat works while I'm sharing the screen at the same time. If you heard me clearly, please write one again. How to write a professional email. First of all, my name is Zaki Badr. I'm a TESOL holder. TESOL is short for Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages, and I got the certificate from Arizona State University, United States. I've been teaching English since 2011 up until now to many people from Egypt, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, France, and Europe, and even I have made some courses on Udemy, English grammar from scratch, mastering English punctuation, American accent and general pronunciation. So many courses I've made so far on Udemy. Udemy is a company located in California, the United States. Follow these 5 simple steps to make sure your English emails are perfectly professional. It seems that someone wants to join, but let's focus on the class. We should respect the time. Okay, you should begin with a greeting. Thank the recipient. State your purpose. Add your closing remarks. End with a closing. So let's start everyone individually. Let's see what we can find. Begin with a greeting. For example, always open your email with a greeting, such as, Dear Lillian. If your relationship with the reader is formal, use their family name. Dear Mrs. Price. If the relationship is more casual, you can simply say, Hi Kelly, hi John, hi Nancy, by their first name. If you don't know the name of the person you're writing to, you can say, To whom it may concern, or Dear Sir, or Dear Madam, or Dear Sir and Madam. Thank the recipient. If you are replying to a client's inquiry, or question, you should begin with a line of thanks. For example, if someone has a question about your company, you can say, Thank you for contacting ABC Company. If someone has replied to one of your emails, be sure to say, Thank you for your prompt reply. Prompt here means like fast or quick reply. Thanks for getting back to me. Thanking the reader puts him or her at ease, and it will make you appear more polite. State your purpose. If you are starting the email communication, it may be impossible to include a line of thanks. Instead, begin by stating your purpose. For example, I'm writing to inquire about, to ask about. I'm writing in reference to our conversation last night or to the meeting that we had. Make your purpose clear early on in the email, and then move into the main text of your email. Remember, people want to read emails quickly, so keep your sentences short and clear. You also need to pay careful attention to the grammar, spelling, and punctuation so that you present professional image of yourself and your company. If you receive an email like this, useful color formatting. Dear Michael, I need to know the following. Please let me know as soon as you can. You can use color formatting. So use the same email and answer it. So I colored the questions that was sent to me in an email, and I answer them. Right like this. This is the email. When will you have those items in stock? We expect the shipment on Thursday. Can you get all those color variation? Informal versus formal emails. Informal emails. Written to friends and family. Accuracy and grammar, spelling, punctuation are not important. You can make up your own rules. This is informal. Example. Hi Anne, I miss you so much. I can't wait to see you on Friday. We haven't hung out so long. I miss you, my bestie, we can get to the movies there, and so on. You see here a lot of grammar mistakes. Casual conversation, casual email. This is informal. We can find the mistakes, for example, hi Anne, he called her by first name. And can't wait to see you, there is no subject here. Using exclamation mark too much in the email, looks like emotional email. You should use subject here, I cannot wait to see you. And all these are informal emails. Love ya, Jules. Nobody says I love you, I hate you, all this in emails. You're writing to someone, all right? This is informal. Formal email will be like this. Written to a professor, colleague, boss, someone is important, someone in your company. Must always be professional. Accurate grammar, punctuation, spelling are necessary. Example. Dear Professor Johnson. Use dear and the title of a person, and Johnson could be his last name, of course. Then use a comma. Then this is your opening, your greeting. Dear Professor Johnson. Then your body is here. Then the thanks in down below. Thank you, comma, Julia Smith. This is your name, the person who's writing the email. I was unable to attend class today. Do a doctor's appointment when you have a moment. Could you please let me know what I missed and what homework I need to have completed? It's a short email, very good one. The grammar is accurate. The subject of your email should be short, specific, informative. For example, if you're using Gmail, this is the area where you put the subject, and this is the area where you put the recipients. This is the subject. It should be short, specific, informative. For example, new deadline, and you put the date. If you are sending this email to an employee in your company, for example. Or urgent, important. First thing, email format. Salutation. Salutation. The salutation of a formal email is similar to the salutation of a letter. When writing to someone you don't know by name, you put to whom it may concern. When applying for a job, you would address the person by dear hiring manager. If you do know the recipient's name, you put dear Mr. or dear Ms. Smith. For a formal salutation, you should not use the recipient's first name. This is not polite. Or the informal greetings like, hey, what's up? Hi, how you doing? This is all informal. Email format, salutation. Greeting plus the title plus last name. So here is a last name of someone. My name is Zaki Badr, so you call me Mr. Badr for politeness in your email. You can say Dr. Harris, Professor Harris. We always use a period if we want to shorten the word. You can call them by you don't have to short you can say Mr., the whole word. You can say Doctor, the whole word, instead of shortening it by using a period. Never using first name. Greeting, addressing a woman. If you want to send this email to a woman, you say Mrs. Jones, or hello dear Jones, Miss Jones or Ms. Jones. What are the differences between the three? Mrs. or Miss or Ms. Let's see. Mrs. Jones, married now or before, a contraction of mistress. So what if you don't know the person you're talking to, if she's married or not married? Then you're going to use Ms. I prefer using Ms. because maybe I don't know the person I'm talking to, if she's married or not married. Miss Jones, for not yet married or young woman. Ms. Jones, neutral, no marital status. No marital status. You don't know if she's married or single or whatever. You don't even care about this, her privacy in a way. You can say, Dear Mr. Williams, hello, Dr. Williams, greetings, Mr. Williams. Salutation. Group, dear club members. Use a comma after the greeting. For example, Dear Prof, which is Professor Davis, comma. Use a colon after the greeting in a very formal or the first communication in the United States. So in the United States, we use a comma and a colon instead of a comma for very formal emails. So, Dear Professor Davis, use a colon. This is the shape of a colon. Separate actual greetings with a comma. Hello, Mr. Davis. Good morning, Dr. Davis. Greeting, Professor Davis. No comma after adjectives. Dear Mr. Jones. You don't put comma after dear because dear is adjective. When applying for a job, try to get a name. Dear hiring manager. To the HR department. So we have finished the salutation. Do you have any question about salutation? Seems people weren't still joining. If you have any question about the first part we have taken, please write in the description, in the chat box. Okay, let's continue. Body paragraphs. It is important to remember that an email needs to be concise. The first sentence, known as the opening sentence, can be a greeting if the situation allows it. For example, I hope all is well with you. Thank you for your prompt response. Body paragraphs Okay, we're gonna wait for 2 minutes and come back again. Hold on. Let's continue. Body paragraph. In first email, introduce yourself and tell them why you are emailing them. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is, I work for this company, I'm writing this email because, so on. This is in reference to the conversation we had last night. This is in the, and so on. You can refer to something you have had with someone before. If you've met before, remind them of who you are or how they know you. It was a pleasure meeting you last week at the conference we had in this area, or in the hotel, or in the company. You can refer to any previous communication regarding our discussion about, with regard to your question about, or in regard to your question about, further to our conversation on Monday. I apologize for the delay in replying. My apologies for the delay. You can also thank them. Thank you for your email. Thank you for your message, your time, letting us know about something. You can put it there in your email. Taking the time to write to us. State the purpose of your email. Start with the ending. I would like to let you know, or I would like to remind you, ask you about, However, for most formal emails, it is best to get straight to the point. At the end of your last paragraph, you should provide a thank you, depending on the subject of your email. Body paragraphs or main text. Bullet points for a list of short topics. Be specific. Ask questions you need answered. For example, I could use some help with the final details for the events. Here is what I need from you. Column, we use column for lists. Column, and then your list should be like this. Use bullet points. And then let me know as you take care of each item on the list. This is another email. This is a very long one. It has 3 paragraphs. 1, 2, 3. The first one, the discovery of oxygen. The second one, oxygen. Although oxygen occurs, this is very big. Should be scientific email. Maybe it could be sent to NASA or people that care about science. Body paragraph. Thank you for your assistance with. Put the subject. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing back from you. Please feel free to call or email me if you have any questions. Thank you so much for your detailed message. This deserves a careful response, so I will get back to you as soon as I have had some time to think about it. In the last paragraph, create a summary paragraph. List or repeat main points, questions, promises, requests. For example, so thank you again. I will send you those files as soon as I get them, and please let me know when you hear back from the purchasing department. Closing. There are some options for closing. Thank you, comma, best regards, sincerely, yours. Finish your email positively and with the future in mind. I look forward to, last noun. I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to meeting you. All right, so meeting here is not a verb, it's a noun. And that's why you say to meeting. And we know that after to we can add verb, and this verb should be infinitive. But this is not a verb, this is a noun. That's why we say I look forward to meeting, hearing, and so on. Repeat any expectations, plans, or promises made in the closing. I would appreciate your prompt reply. Please let me know you have decided. I'll meet you there on, I'll give you a call as soon as I do this and this and this. Closing. Sincerely, yours sincerely, use a comma after every word of this. Respectively, yours. Regards, with regards, kind regards, best regards. Yours faithfully, yours truly, best wishes, warm wishes. With appreciations, cordially, good day, thank you, many thanks. Yours faithfully is UK version when you send an email to someone living in the UK, and yours truly is the same meaning, but you send it to someone who lives in the United States. Dear sir, when you don't know the name, you can say dear sir, as I told you before, or dear madam. Sir for, of course, a man, and madam for a woman. Yours sincerely yours, less formal for the people you know. Closing, for example. The closing is then followed by your full name. It is also beneficial to add your position, if applicable, like what you work in the company. Are you the HR department, working at the HR department? And phone number under your name. For example, sincerely, this is a closing at the end of your email, comma, your name, Julia Smith, what do you do, student body president, Menlo College, and then you can add your number at the end. signature, name, title, company name, street address, contact. Contacts can be phone, email, website. Name and title, this is in the closing. Company name, address, city, state, country, and so on. Do not use contractions, for example, don't, haven't, isn't. Do not write in all capital letters, for example, I want to tell you in all capital. Use formal vocabulary and sentences and sentence structure. Don't use slang or idioms, because some people from the United States may understand you, some may not. So idioms, be careful with that. Don't use idioms or slang. Slang is how people talk on the street. So slang is informal, actually. If you're going to add any attachment, you can say, please find attached. Attached, you will find. Attached, please find. I have attached the revised schedule for you to use. This is for example. So you can say, please find attached the revised schedule, and so on. Exercise. Formal versus informal. State whether the sentence would be classified as either formal or informal. If informal, change it to formal and write that in the chat. I'll give you 1 minute for each sentence. Hi y'all, informal. To whom it may concern, this is formal. This is an example. Okay? These are the exercise. I'm pleased to inform you that you have won our grand prize. Tell me this is formal or informal and write your suggestion. I hope all is well with your new career choice. I shouldn't have gone and messed with it. Double exclamation mark. I can't wait, or I can't help you with that because it's too hard. Hi, how are you? So you tell me, you write that down there. 1, formal or informal. 2, 3, 4, and so on. And write down your suggestion. All right, you can start writing if you wish in the chat to everyone. So 1 is formal or informal. We have 1 minute. Please be quick. 1 minute, and then we're going to call again through the. You can join this through the same link. No problem. You can join the conversation again after 1 minute. It will be closed. The call will be closed, and you can join again using the same link. So write your answers in the description, please. Oops. Finished? Let's see the answers, or should I hold on? Hammam, write informal, 1. Okay. Abdulaziz says 2 is formal. Okay. Who else? We have Ihab, we have Hammam, we have Abdulaziz. Is it too hard, guys? All right, let me share the answers. The answers as follows. First one is formal. The second is informal. Third, informal. The first and the 2 is formal, and the third is informal. And the correct version, I should not have changed it. Fourth is informal. You should say, I apologize, but I am unable to help you with your problem because it's extremely difficult. And the fifth, informal. Dear Mr. Smith, how are you? Look again at the questions. I'm pleased, or I'm happy to inform you that you have won our grand prize. Formal, correct grammar, and everything. 2, I hope all is as well with your new career choice. We have learned this phrase today. The third one, using a lot of exclamation mark. All right. So it's informal. You can just say, I should not have changed it. The fourth one, I can't help you with that cause. The cause is informal. We don't use this. We say because. We don't use cause this way. You can say because. It's extremely difficult. And hi, how are you? This is informal, as we have learned earlier. This is to say hi to your friend, but not to your boss. Another exercise. Hello, Professor Smith. I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm sick and will not be able to come to class. See ya Wednesday, Jason. Find and correct the errors in the following emails. So that's an email to some mistakes. He wants you to try to correct it and write your version, correct version in the chat box. So this is exercise, putting all together, find and correct the errors in the following emails. What do you think, guys, is or are the problems? The mistakes here, what do you think? Is it with the greeting or the body paragraph or the ending? What do you think? Greeting. Hello, Professor Smith. No, there's no problem with the greeting. Maybe hello is a little bit informal. We can say dear Professor Smith or other words. How about the body paragraph? Is there any problem with that? We said that we don't use comma or even a colon after adjective, okay? You can add the colon at the end of Smith. You can say, dear Professor Smith, colon. This is very formal, and it's in the USA. Okay? Dear Professor Smith, and use colon. This is very formal. You can use a comma instead. Dear Professor Smith, comma. Hammam says, I am should be contracted to am. Well, we said you don't need to use contractions. You neither am nor am. All right? So you just write I am instead. I'm sorry to tell you, but you're writing for the second one? Okay. You can say am too. I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm sick and will not be able to come to class. See ya Wednesday, Jason. What do you think about the ending? See ya. Do you think you tell your friend see ya? This is your professor, not your friend. Someone very formal sometimes. Yes, that's correct. Okay, let's see the correction. Dear Professor Smith, comma, I'm sorry to inform you, comma, but I will not be able to attend class today because I'm ill. Would it be possible for you to let me know what I have missed? Thank you for your help, and I'll see you in class on Wednesday. Sincerely, Jason Jones. Yeah, using contraction is error. And it depends, of course, on the relationship between the student and the professor. Maybe he's too friendly with you. You can instead say, I'll look forward to meeting you. But this would be a meeting. Since he is, teaching him in a class, it's not a meeting, it's not a company. You can say, I'll see you in class on Wednesday. And it depends on the relationship between the student and his or her teacher. Another exercise. Dear Sally Blue, I read online that you're selling business cards. I was wondering how much if I only wanted 500. Is color and logo extra? Can I see an example before all are shipped, or will that cost extra? You seem to have a great business, so I hope you can help. Thanks, Jess Higgins. Find the mistakes and the errors in this exercise. Is it the beginning or the middle or the end? The greeting or the body or ending? Write your correction in the chat box, please. You see here, I should be capitalized anywhere. Right, so this is a mistake. I read online that you are selling business cards. I was wondering how much if I only wanted 500. What do you think is a mistake? Thanks, Jess Higgins. We usually put a space. Dear Sally Blue, this is the first line of your email. Then we put space, then we start your body paragraph in the middle, and then thanks, comma, space also, and then your name should be at the end, not here. Very good. Do you have any suggestion for correcting this email? This email has some mistakes. Could you write in the chat box what are the mistakes and how you can correct them? Welcome, everyone. Is it hard? Okay, let's find out. Oh, that's good. Look at this. Dear Ms. Blue, this is the family name. So for politeness, we use the family name. Dear Ms. Blue, I was searching online for a company that makes business cards. I came across your website and I'm extremely impressed. However, I do have a few questions if I were to order only 500 instead of the advertised 1,000 business cards. Comma, how much would that cost? Furthermore, to add more information, I would like my business card to be colored and include the logo of my company. Are those requests possible? And if so, how much extra will they be? Due to my request for the color and a logo, I would like to view the card before receiving all 500. Is that visible? I appreciate your assistance and I look forward to hearing from you. This is the ending, sincerely, comma, your name and what you do, managing partner of First Financial Assistance, and this is your mobile number that we have taken earlier. This is the first of you, the greeting, the body, I appreciate, thanking, put thanking at the end, and I look forward to hearing from you soon, and then this is the closing, sincerely, and so on. All right. Another one. This is another exercise. You have 2 minutes to think about the errors or mistakes, and then you can write down in the chat box, what do you think the errors are in this? Or are these errors in the grading or the body or the end? Dear Sir, Madam, comma, I'm a graduate from Menlo College. I got a degree in business and would now like to use it. Your company looks interesting. Can I come in for an interview? I have a lot of experience from schooling and extra curriculars. I think I can help the company a lot. Please respond to my email. Let me know. Thanks, Max Oates. What do you think the errors are? The beginning or the middle or the end? the greeting or the body or the end. You've got 1 or 2 minutes to think about the solutions or the answers. You can write them in the chat box. What do you think are the errors? All right, here's a better version. Dear hiring manager, comma, my name is, and then you state all the email you want to say. This is your body paragraph. You have 1, 2 paragraphs, and the third is the ending or closing. Dear hiring manager, comma, space, there's nothing else. And then put space here down there. Then start with your body, the first body paragraph. Introduce yourself. My name is. Tell me a little bit about yourself. I recently graduated in May from Manual College with a bachelor. More details. Then the second paragraph. I have taken many courses to prepare me for a job in marketing. These courses include principles of Then the third paragraph. I believe that I can be a valued assist to your company. My phone number and alternative emails are listed below. I look forward to hearing from you. Sincerely, Max Oates, your email, and then your number, your mobile phone number. Common mistakes. Attached, please find the contract. Will mail you a signed copy. Where is the subject? I have attached the contract and I will also send you a signed copy by mail. I here can be omitted if you wish, because we have it in the beginning. I have attached the contract, comma, and will also send you a sign. Since we know the subject, since we know the person who is going to send the email, so we don't need to say I will send you, I will write to you every time. As long as it's only one sentence. This is all one sentence, not many. One sentence. Because every sentence ended with a period, comma, and used here to make a complex sentence between the first and the second one. You want me to send you a sample? Wow, this is really not a good way of saying someone. This is impolite. You better say, do you want me to send you a sample? If this is your like a friend or casual conversation, casual email, more polite, you would say, would you like me to send you a sample? So we use would for polite emails. Would you like me to send you a sample? Would you like to see a sample? Would you like to receive a sample? Would you like a sample? All right. The last thing we're going to talk about in this class, passive voice makes your email polite. Our sales team did not reach their quarterly sales target. The quarterly sales target was not reached. So the second one is passive. The first one is active because the subject here is included, sales team. So it's more polite to focus on the target or the sales better than just focusing on people. The team did not reach, the team was bad. No, so don't write that. Just focus on the email on the target. The quarterly target was not reached, and that's, you don't have to tell your boss the team was not good. Active voice to emphasize accomplishments, passive voice to de-emphasize the person or a team. So we don't talk about something personally. This person was good, this person was bad. No, this is personal. Just focus on the results. Focus on what actually you're going to write about. Okay, I finished the class, and now it's time for any questions. I'm going to open the mic.
مناطق او حاسه ترنجات او حاجه تحت بعض بسبب العظم بتاعه جاله هشاشه او تعب.
Right. Your mic is open. If you wish to ask any question, you may ask. Also, would like to introduce to you my website in case if you want to improve your English. Furthermore, through my website, you can find so many things. You see courses, American accent, mastering English punctuation, English, common English spoken writing mistakes. You can see also English phrases and vocabulary. For example, let's watch one portion here.
Hello, my dear students. How are you doing today?
And everything is documented, as you can see here. You have phrases, verb, idioms, so many things to learn from. And also for grammar, you can use in discovering English grammar, the passive voice, the verbs, prepositions, pronouns, subject, object, so many things. And I usually put new courses, new materials, 12 free open online courses, MOOC, by the British Council. You can also find that out. And this is a Facebook page. I put the time of any class. I put it in there. So follow this Facebook page. I hope this class was beneficial, was good. You learn a lot of things about how to write email, and also I'm gonna make a PDF file of this PowerPoint so that you can have a. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. Thank you. Maybe soon I will make another class about writing, and also maybe about American accent, English grammar, English punctuation. So follow the Facebook page. For more information. You'll be joining from the same link. When I click start, you can join from the same link you have right now. So keep this link, save it in a text file, because any class I'm going through Zoom, you can join from the same link. Do you have any final questions for me before I end this call? Or if you wish to speak for 1 or 2 minutes, the mics are all unmuted. Yeah, the material will be uploaded onto the Facebook page that I have just added in the chat. Yeah, the material will be uploaded and will be on the Facebook page. And also, this class is recorded, so I'm going to upload the record onto the YouTube channel. This is the YouTube channel. It's called Hassas Online. I'm going to share the screen to look at it too. This is the YouTube channel. This class will be recorded. It is actually recorded and will be posted here in free classes. Here, free English classes. These are previously given classes. So I'm going to put it there. And the materials and everything will be also added to the video, and also be added to the Facebook page, this Facebook page. Learn Special English. Okay. Thank you for attending. I hope this was good and helpful. Now you can write a professional email. Make sure that your English grammar is good, English punctuation is good. And if you need any course, you can contact me through this mobile phone, WhatsApp number, or anything. Thank you again. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.